In this video, we will be learning about the simple past tense. We use the simple past tense to describe events that happened in the past. Here are some examples. To talk about an event that happened last week, we use the simple past tense like this. My family and I hiked last week. Here's another example. I ate sushi yesterday. How do we form the simple past tense? The verb to be is irregular, and its past form is was or were. Here is what it would look like in a sentence. Susan was unhappy last week. Now let's look at how we can form negatives and questions in the simple past tense. If we want to talk about the negative, we add not after was or were. In order to ask questions in the simple past tense, we put the was or were at the start of the question, like this. Was Susan unhappy last week? Now that we have looked at how to use the verb to be in the simple past tense, let's take a look at some other verbs. For most regular verbs, we form the simple past tense by adding ed to the end of the base form of the verb. Here is an example. My class visited the museum yesterday. We form negative sentences for all verbs except to be by adding did not before the base form of the verb. Here is an example. He did not stay for the rest of the event. If we want to ask a question in the simple past tense, we put did at the start of the question, followed by the subject, and then finally the base form of the verb. Like in this example, did he stay for the rest of the event? Now let's practice using the simple past tense. Which question, A or B, is about something in the past? A. Was the cake delicious? B. Is the cake delicious? The answer is A. Was the cake delicious?